Hello, this is Old Crow Balazar, and welcome to Balazar Strategic Arcana. So this is Naval Test mod number 2. I'm going to be doing run 2 of a test designed by Balazar. I have a procedure list, which I'm also going to post in the description, and this is going to be uploaded to the Matrix forum for other people to look at. I'm using hot seat mode. I have fog of war off. So run 2. It's another carrier versus carrier test. This is the procedure for run 2 as illustrated by Elazar. Set Imperial Japanese Navy carriers into 3 groups: naval tactical, fighter, and mix. Do not otherwise do anything with the Imperial Japanese Navy. U.S. turn. Bomb each type of IGN carrier. Half a U.S. set to naval tactical, half to fighter, 3 strikes each. You may have an extra left over. Try to sink any of which are damaged with 3 strikes each. I'm assuming he's the 3 groups I'm going to have set. So I'm going to go ahead. I don't know what he wants to do with the CVLs, and I've got 10 carriers got divided up in 3 sets, so we're going to have a little bit of extra. So I'm going to go ahead and set these on, keep these on fighter, and on auto. Okay. So this one will set to bomber. This one will set to bomber. Now I did these tests 2 or 3 times, and I didn't have fog of war toggled off, and so I was struggling to try to remember. Now I have 4 carriers left. I'm going to go ahead and set them on, well, I guess mix. I really want to set another fighter, but I'll compensate by keeping fighters on the CVLs. How about that? So mix. Now I've run mix before in campaigns, so it can be useful when you're going blind somewhere, but usually it's not optimal. However, I have noticed one thing. It's pretty interesting, and you can see it in the other tests too. When you are on mix and somebody attacks you, not only are half your bombers in mix mode, or fighters, intercepting something, the bombers are returning and striking the carriers. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does nick them. Now this is a thing that I heard through Chernobyl. He set up a thread. He had an anomaly going on, and there was multiple ships involved. Well, that's why we're doing these tests, so we can see these things. And if anyone wants to download this, it'll be on the Naval Test Mod 2. He also has a Naval Test Mod 1. I'm using 2 because he also has, let me go out real quick because I'm going to get out of this and go right to the Americans. He also set up these things so you can move things around really without having to go deep into a campaign and try to get stuff moved around. So, and all the settings are they're all set at par. They're all equal. So with research and everything like that, as far as I know, we do have something called radar tech set. He's set, I think, at a default 1. That's part of the mod, but everything else is vanilla in World at War. So you could do all kinds of mixes and stuff like this, do tests. This is great. Thank you, Alzar. So anyway, so I have the set, fighter, 3 carriers on fighter, 3 on bomber mode, 4 on mix. I have my CVLs on fighter, on auto. Okay, so let's end to turn. So yeah, we're going to see a little bit of this. That was an interesting one. Survivors go to Chungking. Yeah. Now I guess I could have edited this so we'd go just jump right into it, but that's just a pain. We don't have to review the last replay because there was nothing. So according to the procedure, stand by, let's get out there. All right. Fog of war toggled off. United States. Run 2. U.S. turn. Bomb each type of IGN carrier. Half of U.S. set to naval, tactical, or bomber mode. Half to fighter. 3 strikes each. We have an extra leftover on. Oh, we will. Okay, so this is going to be a first strike with the Americans. And with these settings, let's say the Japanese players came into the region, right? So I'm going to set, so there's 10 each, so it's going to be easy. Okay, so let's set these on bomber mode, front rank. I'm assuming he wants me to maximize, try to sink a carrier, which I'm going to do. Unless I see something like in the other test I did in run 1. I went out of the procedure a little bit because I got real good combat odds on an escort carrier, and those things are, hey, if I put it in the Davy Jones' locker, Neptune's grotto, I'm going to do it, right? So yeah, I did break the rules a little bit. Okay, so 3 groups. Okay, so with Fog of War toggled off, this is going to be easy. I did these tests before, and I had Fog of War on, and I had to remember which one was which. So let's see what our comet predictor says. So 5-3 here. Now this is different than the run 2. Let's see what happens here. 2-6. That's a nice strike. That's against carriers on bomber mode. 2-4 on mix. Yeah. So if you attack fighters, or if you attack a carrier that's on fighter mode, yeah, you're going to get mauled. But he wants me to go ahead and proceed. And I wouldn't know who's on fighter, right? So, of course, there's going to be thousands of different perturbations or changes that we could do. Let's go ahead and do this and see what happens. Yeah, we're going to get mauled. So not only are we learning about comet predictions between the different modes, we're learning. Now this is interesting here. Now let's go look. That's against a mixed carrier. This is against a bomber, 2-4. Why would I do that? Especially when I got hits like that. But he wants me to do it. Let's go ahead and see what this comet prediction is. 5-3, 2-4, 2-6. How do you want me to do this? I would go after this, but he wants me to do half and half, so let's go ahead. Well, let's look at the comet prediction of this one. Let's just do it. So you're going to have to look at the comet predictions when you're conducting your attacks. That's the thing. Yeah, that didn't do. It's going to waste my air crews. Well, not too bad. Wow. But that's against, yeah, there's your air crews wasted. Okay, I'm going to conduct with a fresh one here on a carrier with bombers. He wants me to mix them up, so I'm going to mix them up. Now that's devastating. And that would definitely do it. First strike with Americans. So as you can see, yeah, if you got your carriers on fighter mode, a first strike is not going to get you anywhere. And if you got caught after you did a bombing run and they came after you, so that's part of the deal. Now he wants me to do one against mixed mode, so let's do it. I definitely would, seeing the combat predictor would be probably bailing if everybody was on fighter mode. If I noticed they were on fighter mode, I'd keep on fighter mode, let him see if he could strike me. Make that. Let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, I'm curious to see if any of my carriers get dinked now from these mixed mode. Interesting. Alright. Well, that's on fighter mode. 4-3, 5-3. This is fighter mode. This is bomber mode. But I'll go ahead and continue doing this way he wants. Yeah, it's wow. I don't think we can sink it, but we might get lucky. Well, mind you, that Japanese carrier is on fighter mode. That's strength of fire mode infantry. Alright. So my last bomber. He wants me to keep the rest on fighter mode for this test, I believe. Let's see, run 2. Says if you have 3 strike, if you have any extra left over, try to sink any which are damaged. Well, yeah, these are going to be on fighter. I don't know. We'll check and see if there's any left that didn't go on an escort. We will do it. So I will try to sink. Well, I would rather go after one of these, but I'm going to go procedure. Look at this. 7-1. You know, I don't need to do this. You can just see. I have 10 bombers coming in. He has 1 fighter. Well, is it from is it from interceptors on his? Yeah, it is. That's why. But that's a mixed mode. Well, he wanted me to try to attack, sink this carrier. Again, I got 1 more strike. Let's try it again. That's from a carrier that's got an escort on it. Oh, it's got intercept fighter. So we scratched 1. All right. Well, you can't change mode there. Can't change mode there. Nope. Let me check you. Nope. Nope. Now this is the first strike with the Americans, and of course I would have did things different. I would have went definitely if I got comic predictions. This one we can't change either. Now, I have strafed before. We could do a test. Let's do a test. Oh yeah, he's still got interceptors. I just wanted to see what happens here. Wow, that was interesting. Okay, here. Any strikes left? The bombers? No. I do have one. I can't set though. But let's go kite something. Let's see if there's anything left. Let's do this. Whoop! That wasn't what I wanted to do. Back, back, back. Let's try the shift button. No, it doesn't do it. Here we go. I still have interceptors left. That was mix mode. Yeah. Interesting. Alright, well, that ends this test. That was run 2. Zokro Belzar. See you on the virtual battlefields. I am gone.